In a season of ups and downs, the San Francisco 49ers are facing a crucial turning point as they prepare for 2026. After finishing third in the fiercely competitive NFC West last season, the team is now in the midst of a major roster retooling, raising eyebrows and igniting discussions among fans and analysts alike. Where are you watching from, and what's your take on the 49ers' next chapter? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. The 2025 season wasn't kind to the 49ers, marred by injuries that saw them struggle against division rivals like the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. San Francisco entered the final week with a glimmer of hope for the NFC West title, only to see their dreams dashed in a disappointing loss to Seattle. But instead of dwelling on past failures, the organization has taken proactive steps to ensure they remain a force within the NFC. The offseason saw a significant overhaul, particularly on the defensive front, with the addition of Osa Odigizua and the drafting of Romello Height. These moves signal a clear intent to bolster a defense that has faced challenges in recent years. The 49ers are not just looking to maintain their status, they're intent on reclaiming dominance and making a serious run at the playoffs. On the offensive side, the changes have been just as dramatic. The departure of Jawan Jennings and Kendrick Bourne has cleared the way for new talent, with veteran wide receivers Mike Evans and Christian Kirk joining the ranks. This is coupled with the promising addition of Dazon Stribling through the draft, indicating a strategic shift aimed at maximizing the potential of Brock Purdy's game. The team is clearly banking on a revitalized receiving core to complement their already potent defensive scheme. With the NFL recently revealing its full 272-game regular season schedule, experts have started to make their predictions for the upcoming season. Jacob Kamenker sees the 49ers maintaining their 12-5 record from last year, citing a more favorable schedule stemming from their third-place finish. This is significant, as it suggests that the 49ers could easily secure a playoff berth once again. Kamenker points out that the combination of key player returns, including stars like Nick Bosa and Michael Williams, along with the new addition of Evans, sets a solid foundation for success. Vinny Iyer echoes the sentiment, noting that while the challenges of the NFC West remain daunting, the 49ers' schedule does offer some manageable matchups. Home games against formidable opponents like the Denver Broncos and Philadelphia Eagles will test their mettle, while road games against the Kansas City Chiefs and Dallas Cowboys could define their season. Iyer believes that as long as Christian McCaffrey stays healthy, the 49ers' running game will provide a strong baseline to build upon. However, not everyone is quite as optimistic. Longtime 49ers insider Matt Maiocco suggests a slight regression, predicting an 11-6 record for the upcoming season. His analysis highlights potential losses against tough opponents, hinting at the pitfalls that could lie ahead. This raises critical questions about the team's ability to navigate a challenging schedule while integrating a revamped offense and a new defensive scheme under Raheem Morris. Eric D. Williams is even more cautious, forecasting a 10-6 finish for the 49ers. While he acknowledges the offensive upgrades, he underscores the need for the team to find consistency and intensity, particularly on defense with the return of linebacker Dre Greenlaw. This perspective adds another layer of complexity to the 49ers' outlook, highlighting that while improvements have been made, the road to success will be anything but straightforward. As the 49ers gear up for what promises to be an intriguing season, the question remains, can they harness the momentum of their offseason changes to rise above the challenges that await them? The combination of fresh faces and returning stars creates a tantalizing blend of potential, but it will take more than just talent to reclaim their place as NFC West champions. With a blend of skepticism and hope from the fanbase, the upcoming season will be a true test of the organization's resolve and strategic vision. Now, let's delve deeper into the next story, as we continue to analyze the latest developments surrounding the San Francisco 49ers.
As we dive deeper into the critical moves made by the San Francisco 49ers this offseason, one can't help but feel a rising optimism about their Super Bowl aspirations. Among the most significant decisions, the management's ability to navigate the complexities of the roster while maximizing their picks during the draft. So, let's break down the 5 best moves that could solidify the 49ers' chances at football's ultimate prize this year. First and foremost, the situation surrounding linebacker Dre Greenlaw was a pivotal one. It was clear that without Greenlaw, the 49ers' linebacker core was lacking. However, management showed shrewdness in not overpaying for his services coming off an injury. They secured Greenlaw back on a reasonable deal, which not only retains a key player, but also opens the avenue for a potential trade, possibly yielding an additional draft pick. This calculated risk demonstrates the organization's commitment to maintaining a balanced roster while ensuring they are not financially tied up in players recovering from injury. Next, let's discuss the strategic maneuvers made during draft weekend. The 49ers entered with 6 total picks, including 2 on the first 2 days. They emerged with 8 picks, 3 of which were still positioned early in the draft. This wheeling and dealing by John Lynch and his team was one of the best decisions, showcasing their ability to capitalize on opportunities to enhance the team's depth and future prospects. It's a clear indication that the 49ers are not just focused on the present, but are also building for sustained success. Now, the addition of Hobbs is particularly intriguing. His versatility to play both the slot and outside positions signals a potential shift in the secondary. When healthy, Hobbs is a quality starter, and his ability to alternate with Renardo Green or Upton Stout offers the coaching staff more flexibility. This is critical, as it allows the defense to adjust more dynamically during games, something they struggled with last season. Even if currently viewed as a depth signing, this move is smart and positions the 49ers defense to be more adaptable. Moving on to the most notable acquisition, the signing of Evans brings 2 essential elements to the roster. Firstly, he's an alpha presence on the outside, something the 49ers have sorely missed. His ability to create plays independently is invaluable, particularly in high-stakes situations. Evans has proven to be a big-game performer, and his health will be paramount as the 49ers gear up for a playoff run. They need him at his best, as players like him can elevate the entire team's performance on the biggest stages. Finally, no discussion of impactful moves would be complete without mentioning Odigizua. While Evans may serve as a 1-year rental, Odigizua represents a long-term solution that can transform a previously weak defensive spot into a fortified strength. The ability to shore up the defense in an offseason where it seemed challenging to do so is a monumental win for the 49ers. His presence not only solidifies the front line, but also inspires confidence among the rest of the defensive unit. Each of these strategic moves reveals a larger picture of a franchise poised for success, addressing critical needs while also looking ahead to future seasons. The 49ers have demonstrated a blend of cautious optimism and aggressive strategy, and as fans, we must rally behind these decisions, trusting that they're leading us closer to that elusive Super Bowl championship. As we transition to the next item, it's clear that the 49ers are not resting on their laurels. The determination to build a championship-caliber team is evident in every choice made. Let's explore the next critical development that could further shape the 49ers' path this season. As we delve deeper into the 2026 season for the San Francisco 49ers, the stakes have never been higher. Fans, where are you tuning in from? We want to hear your thoughts on the upcoming season and your predictions. Now, let's break down the path that lies ahead for our beloved 49ers. The playoffs are within reach again after last season's unexpected run. But let's not kid ourselves. This journey won't come easy. The 49ers will need to secure a minimum of 10 victories to solidify their postseason aspirations. And with the release of the 2026 NFL regular season schedule, the framework is in place, but it's no cakewalk. Starting off the season, the 49ers will face the Los Angeles Rams in a unique matchup in Australia. This Week 1 clash brings a host of challenges, not the least of which is the travel fatigue and time zone adjustments that both teams will have to battle. Don't expect a fireworks show in terms of scoring, unless Matthew Stafford pulls off something special. The prediction? A tough start with a scoreline of 49ers 20, Rams 24, putting us at 0-1. Returning home to face the Miami Dolphins, the 49ers might find themselves sluggish after the long trip. New environments can be disorienting, and we might see some rust. But there's hope for a bounce back, and the prediction here is a close win for the 49ers at 19-17, bringing their record to 1-1. Week 3 marks a return to normalcy as they host the Arizona Cardinals. The 49ers should be back in their groove, and if they play to their potential, this should be a comfortable victory with a predicted score of 34-14. That puts the team at 2-1, and they'll need that momentum moving forward. Next up, the Denver Broncos present a formidable defense, but they're also beatable. With the 49ers finding their rhythm, A predicted win of 24-17 against Bo Nix's squad would boost their record to 3-1. However, the looming challenge of the Seattle Seahawks is a reality check. Last year, the Seahawks defense was a thorn in the 49ers' side, and unless there's a dramatic shift, history may repeat itself. The prediction here is a narrow loss, 17-20, bringing the 49ers to 3-2. The Washington Commanders shouldn't pose much of a challenge, and on Monday Night Football, the 49ers should capitalize on their weaknesses. A score of 27-17 should see the team improve to 4-2. A matchup against the Atlanta Falcons follows, who look questionable this season. With a shaky coaching staff and their quarterback situation, this should be a smooth ride for the 49ers. Expect a solid win with a score of 31-13, pushing the record to 5-2. After a much-needed bye week, the 49ers return to face the Las Vegas Raiders, a game they should comfortably win. However, complacency could be a concern. Still, a predicted score of 35-23 should help them to 6-2. The Dallas Cowboys are lurking, and they're no pushovers. Historically, they've struggled against the 49ers, and that could very well continue. A predicted score of 28-24 keeps the momentum going, improving the record to 7-2. But then comes a tricky contest against the Minnesota Vikings. Their roster remains strong, and with Kyler Murray at quarterback, the 49ers might find themselves in a dogfight. A cautious prediction of 20-27 sees them drop to 7-3. As the season rolls on, another showdown with the Seahawks looms, and unless there's a major turnaround, the prediction is another tough loss, 17-13. This brings the 49ers down to 7-4. Raising concerns about their playoff ambitions. A matchup against the New York Giants follows, now helmed by John Harbaugh. While they'll be better coached, they still lack the talent at quarterback, leading to a predicted win for the 49ers at 27-20, setting the record at 8-4. The 49ers face off against the Rams again. It's unlikely they'll suffer a sweep, especially not with a game late in the season. Expect a tough victory with a score of 31-28, improving to 9-4. As they head into the final stretch of the season, a Thursday night game against the Chargers will be a real test. The prediction here is a narrow loss, 23-24, dropping the 49ers to 9-5. Then, they'll take on the Kansas City Chiefs, an opponent that's been a thorn in their side for years. Until the 49ers can prove otherwise, they're still the underdogs here. Expect a loss, with a score of 21-28, leaving them at 9-6. Now, here's where things get exciting. The 49ers have a primetime matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles, and the spotlight could be just what they need. The prediction is a hard-fought victory, 27-23, pushing them to 10-6. In the final game of the season, a rematch against the Cardinals presents a perfect opportunity to seal their playoff destiny. A score of 31-16 should be more than enough to lock in their postseason spot, finishing the season at 11-6. As we look forward to this pivotal season for the San Francisco 49ers, it's crucial that we rally behind our team. They've shown resilience, but they'll need every ounce of support to navigate the challenges ahead. What do you think? Will the 49ers make it back to the playoffs, or are there tougher battles on the horizon? Drop your comments below and let's hear your thoughts. And if you haven't yet, subscribe for more in-depth analysis and insights into the 49ers journey. Buckle up, fans. 2026 is shaping up to be a thrilling ride.